Now, the player who really stole the show for the Red Deer Rebels outside of Darcy Kemper last season was, of course, Ryan NugentHopkins. And this very weekend, while we're here in Penhold, he's at the NHL Combine showing his stuff, and Wally trying to really prove to himself and to the rest of the hockey world that he's worth the #1 ranking he goes into the draft with.
Well, and there are a lot of questions about NugentHopkins going into the Combine. Is he going to be big enough? Is he going to be strong enough? Should he go first overall? I mean, we saw a great Memorial Cup from Jonathan Huberdeau, so now there's a lot of question marks as to maybe he's the first overall pick. But I really think that you're going to see NugentHopkins go to the Oilers first overall. I think it's a slam dunk. I really do. I think he's just got so much talent, and you question his size and his strength a little bit, but you and I were talking off camera about how since the season's ended, he has actually put on quite a bit of weight, and some of the comments from the Combine were that some scouts were surprised at how much bigger Ryan NugentHopkins was before he got there. So I mean, that bodes well for him heading into the draft, and I really do think he's going to be an Edmonton Oiler by the end of the month.
And the question extending from that is, well, if he is drafted first overall, or regardless of who drafts him in the first round, will he be back here in Red Deer next season? Does he come back as an 18-year-old junior to light up the WHL and presumably lead Canada at the World Juniors, or does the team that picks him in the first round bring him up as an 18-year-old?
Well, I think if you're the Edmonton Oilers, there's no sense rushing Ryan NugentHopkins into the NHL game, because here's a kid that he's going to get bigger, he's going to get stronger, but when you have an opportunity to go back, possibly wear the C for the Rebels next season, which is up in the air because Colin Archer is now graduated on, but the Nuge can come back, he can lead this team one more year, have an opportunity, like you said, to play at the World Juniors, which is a phenomenal experience for junior-aged players, and come back and just be a leader and accomplish so much more, get a little bit stronger, and for the Oilers, who are such a young team already, and Steve Tambellini's already gone on record that's saying whoever we select, whether it's a junior kid or a kid from Sweden, there's a really good chance that we are going to send them back, because we're not in a position right now where we really need to inject them into the lineup. So, I mean, good news for the Oilers in that they'll probably get a good player if they select NugentHopkins. Great for Rebels fans who could see him one more season before he heads pro.
I know Rebels fans would like to see him back for another year. I know us in the media would like to see Nuge back for another year, and there's a good bet that Jesse Wallen would love to have Nuge back in the lineup for one more season as well.
And then of course Hoppy being going to be a high draft pick here come the NHL draft, and I think we're likely going to get him back, but that's still up in the air too. So there's some question marks there that way, but we feel we've got some real good young players coming along. We've got a very strong 94 group who aren't here at this camp, but we got 6 forwards, I believe, in that group that we think can all push for spots, and that's going to make it more competitive for the guys coming back. The 93 groups, that group is going to get pushed here to retain jobs, and that's the kind of competition you want to have.